Hi everybody, it's Diane back with her 2x2 cardboard and 4 celebrities today. 2 of them I would think you would know. Olivia de Havilland, Carmel Myers, she was a silent screen star and was in a couple Rudolph movies. Dorothy Dalton, I've mentioned her before, silent screen. You should know him. Orson Welles. Okay. And I found 2 words. I got tired of looking. I was going to do, oh, that's crooked. I was going to do that. Yeah, I cut these all by hand. I was going to find words for everybody right off the bat, and I couldn't find Olivia and Dorothy's perfect word. So something will turn up. It always does, right? No, that's kind of cool, but I don't think it goes with her. That looks so deco, and that's definitely a 1940s hairdo. What about this thing? I guess it's a light. I don't know. It's on a stand. It's either a light or just a decoration. I don't know. Is it just a decoration? I don't know. But maybe this for Dorothy. Maybe Olivia will have to wait a minute. I don't know. If you don't understand what's in a room, is that a comment on the viewer or the designer? Maybe both. Well, I like it. I don't know that I like it in that position. Can you see her hair? Yeah, I don't know what that is either. If it's like a really decorative comb or it's more like a band tiara thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know what anything is today, I guess. Well, let's trim this a little bit. And for her, I was trying to find a word that was, I mentioned once before, she had a really cute smile. She had dimples and very charming looking. But I was trying to find a word, happy, light, glowing, shining, and I couldn't come up with one. Maybe that. Maybe we'll trim a little off the top. Okay, that's better. Well, it's a Friday. I'm glad to say. Except these weeks just fly by. I don't know. And yeah, it's morning once again. I should stop making videos in the morning. I'm not that awake, but it's nice and quiet usually. So that's why we do this. All right, that's pretty good. Oh, that's the crooked one. Yeah, this is pretty thick cardboard, and to cut it with a utility knife and a ruler, usually it's okay. I mean, that one's good, but it is easy to slip a little. No. That could be interesting. was thinking about a word like, oh, I did get pretty. That's right. I wanted cute. She was awfully cute in one Rudolph movie, All Night, something like that. She played his girlfriend. She was cute. So actually, if I find cute, I might trade. I think you might come across the word cute in a decorating magazine, but I did not. All right, that's pretty good for her too. Okay, can we find a straight card? Can we find a loud one? Well, Olivia. Do something more colorful for her. That's colorful. Too busy. Well, that's interesting. I don't know if it's a little too wacky. Maybe I should go with him. Sorry, Olivia. I keep pushing you off. So I have bold and expressive for Orson, which I think fits him. Yeah, actually, that's kind of cool. What about the side, though? I could just piece in, like, white. Maybe. All right, Ms. de Havilland, you're the last one. Like a color for Orson. It's probably too much pattern, though, isn't it? I'll mark that. Mambo Italiano. Do you know that song? It's a pretty good one. I think that's too, blends into her too much. No. Nope. She needs something lighter. Yeah. That's pretty good, but I don't like it. It's too boring. No. No, looks like a prison mesh, doesn't it? Not that I'm speaking from experience, just what I've seen on TV and movies. That's not too bad. Okay. That's kind of pretty. All right, well, we need accessory things. I still need 2 words. Actually, that kind of looks cool just like that. I don't know. Let me finish off this magazine quickly, and then I'll pause and glue background stuff. There's happiness. I wanted happy. And I have 4 pictures here I'm looking at. That's sort of tricky, Diane. You shouldn't do that. No, you shouldn't. Does this do anything for anybody? No. Okay. I'll keep it though. You never know. You said quickly, Diane. Yeah, I know. This is neat. A little mushroom stool. Or it's a toad stool, Diane, right? I'd say that very clearly. Toad stool. All right, gang. Yeah, all right, gang. I am going to pause and glue down background stuff. I might go ahead and look for little detail things, and then I'll come back and paint with you guys. How about that? Okay, hang on. Okay, folks, we're ready for paint. I think I'll spatter yellow on that. Okay. I could hit the edges of that with black. I'm going to think about that while I tap annoyingly on my counter. Okay, Orson. Well, he can have a little yellow as long as there's some on my brush. I was thinking green though. Yeah, that's close. Do you have anything closer than that? I don't think I really want splotchy because that's so definite. I, well, I actually wanted this square under him, and I'm sorry, I knocked the camera. And when I was doing this, someone was yapping at me, and I just, wasn't paying attention and went, oh, and then it was too late to get it under. Yeah, for anybody designing a craft area, this is probably a given, but don't have it in like a public area. I don't have a choice in this house. All right. Well, that needs a little trimming. Um, Glued down. Yeah, looked like it wasn't. I sort of like that one just the way it is. I think with these flowers, blooms, whatever they are, buds, I'm trying to say back there, I don't think I really want spattering. That'll get kind of confusing. I have yet to not put a little bit of paint on one of them. I imagine that day will come sometime. I think I like it better without it on there. I don't know if I can get it off. Maybe the day has come sooner than you think, Diane. Well, it's a tad bottom heavy. It could use something up there. All right, what if we replace a little of the black up there? All right, and I'll do this because this was, printer paper, so it wouldn't come off there. So I'll make that look intentional. Okay, I like that better. Yeah, I don't know. Carmel. Just a little bit. And that's about as little as I can possibly get because there's hardly any paint left. Okay. Dorothy. Well, maybe she could use a little pop of color. Like, oh, and her words, I could not find anything, could not find anything. I looked and looked and looked. I think I mentioned I wanted like bright, smile, happy, something like that. I found bright, but it was sort of small. I didn't think I really was going to like it on here. It was just too small. And I was looking in a magazine and I thought, well, okay, just finish this one off. If you have to use that small bright, then that's just what you have to do. Well, I came across a warm smile. Is that, it's like exactly, did I say, exactly what I was looking for. So I think that was sort of karma, right? Or kismet or fate. Is that good enough? I don't know, maybe a little more. This black is almost out. Do I have more? Oh, yes, I do. Okay. On this one. Just because those people are, outlined so dark in black. Okay, are we done? I do, in case you have never seen these before, I will Mod Podge over these and then varnish over these, and then I back them and put their name on them. And I did already print out their names. I'm all prepared. But because of that and having all that stuff to dry, I will come back tomorrow and show them off. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, this is the next day, but they're done. I think these turned out nice. They're varnished. There. So Carmel Myers, Orson Welles, Dorothy Dalton, and lovely Olivia de Havilland. And there were 3 cardboard bases cut, so I went ahead and did 3 more by myself. So we have 3 guys. Now, if you qualify for senior citizen discounts, you're going to know who these are. If you don't, you won't, unless you're a film buff. Anybody? He was a singer, too. Bing Crosby. I don't know. Is anybody going to know this one? That's Jack Benny. And you might be saying, well, he's like a radio TV guy, which he was, but he made over 40 films, believe it or not. And I've listened to his radio shows quite a bit, so I would do him anyway. And that's why he got AM, FM. And yet he probably was not on FM. And for any radio experts, I know that. Anybody? Peter Lorre. Okay, some more. I still have a little room in that box yet. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good day out there.